Hello, I'm gonna be demonstrating how to use this 3DS RNG tool to RNG manip to get a shiny Pokemon, specifically a legendary shiny Pokemon. So in this demonstration, I'll be using 3DS RNG tool, and I'm gonna be using also the Poke Reader. So basically, this is the GitHub link for 3DS RNG tool, and also this is the for the Pokemon Reader, Poke Reader. Sorry. And for this demonstration, I'm using Citra to emulate the Ultra Sun game, and also this is my 3DS RNG tool. So here I am standing in front of the encounter for Latios, and I'll be demonstrating how to use this RNG manipulation technique to actually get your desired legendary shiny. So what you want to do first is to save your game where in a position wherein you one step forward will make you encounter Latios, just like this. So I'm gonna press a little bit forward, and the encounter starts. So this is where you want to set your game. Next is, of course, you want to install your Poke Reader. You can look that up in the GitHub link, and then I'm gonna restart my game. So if you have a Poke Reader installed properly, you'll see it like this whenever you boot up your game. So how do you use this? So pick RNG, and then here you will see your seeds and your current frame and TSV and TRV. So you want to put that input that in your 3DS RNG tool. Oh, so for example, my game is Ultra Sun, and then I'm gonna input my seed here, B05B4EBA. So 1650 is my TSV, as you can see here, and also TRV is my E is my TRV. And then let's fill this up. Stationary settings. So this encounter is a stationary encounter, so that's why we are in the stationary RNG tab. So category is a Hoenn Legendary, and it's Latios, and I'm using a synchronizer for modest nature. And yeah, basically that's that. And now this is the filter. So here is where you want to put, or this is where you put your desired Pokemon. So for example, if you want them to have like perfect IV, so this is the range that you want to see. But for me, I don't really care about the IV. I just want to get the shiny Latios. So I'm gonna click the shiny only, and then basically here you can just calculate. So here here shows all the frames that will yield you your shiny Latios. So also, if you notice, I have the shiny charm activated, and this will significantly help you get your shiny Pokemon easier. So I think how it works is that the spread of the shiny frames is multiplied by 3, as you can see here. So the frame 227, 28, 29. So basically this will give you quite a better odds of hitting this frame, because it's spread in a three frames. So I think this will get the shiny easier with this. So I'm gonna set this as target frame. So I want this 27. So right click and then set as target frame. So now we have our target frame here. And now, so how do you get to this frame? So currently our frame is on the advances for 7, 8. So what you want to do is wait until you get to the frame that you're targeting, which is for this instance it's 13,882.7. So basically you just have to wait up until it gets there, but you can actually fast forward it. So what you can do is go to Festival Plaza, Festival Plaza, and then here it advances very fast. Advances very fast, and yeah, since it has a lot of NPCs here, the frames advances here faster than it's on somewhere with a few NPC. So we just gotta have wait. So while you're waiting, make sure you are my technique in Festival Plaza is preparing myself to exit. So I'm pressing X, and then so that whenever I want to go, I can just press Y button. So we're on 11,000 now. We're nearing 13k. So I'm gonna get out of this place in 13k, and then I'm gonna immediately gonna pause it. So pause here. So now we're in 13k, but we need to be on 13,800 around, but we're only on 13,100. But for me to have a slack or a fallback place, I'm gonna use Citrus feature, which is to save state. I can just save the state. So whenever you save state, you actually, of course, save the states, and also you actually save the current frame of the state you were in. So even if you messed up, like for example, if I accidentally went over or went past the frame that I want, I can just, load the state, and then I'm gonna be back where on the previous frame I was. So yeah, very very convenient. So I'm just gonna advance my frame for a bit up until I'm very close to 13,800. So 13,800, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Oh, that's very close. So I have it here, 13,820, and then my target frame is 13,827. So here, it's a perfect time to save my state. Let's put it in slot 2. And whenever you're paused in the poker reader, you can actually advance your frame one by one by pressing select while you're on pause. So I'm gonna press select. So I am on I want 13,827. So my technique is 2 frames before that, and then I want to go to 2 frames or 1 frame before that. So now my current frame is 13,826, and that means 1 frame after this, we're 1 frame before our next our desired frame. So what you want to do here is to press 8 to continue, and then move forward, immediately move forward, so that some frames will go, and then you will hit the frame as you encounter latches. Let's try if it works out. So press A and then move forward rapidly. Wait. Rapidly, and then here you'll see if it's shiny or not. Hopefully it's not shiny, so I can show you how to debug it. So here it's not shiny. So what happened? So that means probably you are one frame earlier, or 1 frame later, or some frames later. So to actually debug which frame you hit, you can go back from RNG and then go to wild. This will show you the information about the latches that you encountered. So it's a jolly, and I also got his stats here. So actually you can use the filter to actually see which frame did these latches come from. So reset the filter by clicking this, and yeah, input its stats. So 8, 31, 3, 31, and then 2, and then calculate. So, and also to double check, I got 2 frames, but for me to be sure, I can just use the PSV. So PSV 1841, this is 1841. So that means the frame that I hit is 824, which is 3 frames earlier than my desired frame. So that means I just have to do the encounter a bit more later. So good thing I have my state, so I can just go back slot 2, and then later. So earlier I did the encounter 26, so I'm gonna do 28 this time. 28, and then encounter it again, and there you have it. Exactly the you got the we finally got the frame for the shiny one. And yeah, just a bit of an adjustment, and yeah, basically that's how you do it. So whenever you got your frame later or early, just go back to the save state, and then do some adjustment on your side. So if you guys have any questions, I probably can do some more of this stuff if I have time. So yeah, thank you.